Hey, what's up? Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures. This is a showcase video of 3 Blood Angel captains. So it's a real simple but kind of a striking conversion of the Stormcast Prosecutors box. I just nudged the camera there, sorry. Yeah, the 3 Prosecutor box you get. Basically like the Prosecutor body, legs and wings. So I'll show you one. Yeah, the legs, torso and wings, and then I've added a backpack. So Death Company backpack. The shield on this miniature here, and the storm shields, and then the thunder hammers across all 3 miniatures, and all the shields are from Shapeways. So a cool 3D printed affair, which is proper sweet. Yeah, so basically it's just like a head. The arms are from the Prosecutor's box, but then just simple. I say converted, it's very, very simple conversions. But I think super cool. So I didn't know whether there's these symbols on the wings, and I wasn't really sure about leaving them on. Like, I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. I presume it's like a meteor, comet sort of a thing, and I'm positive they mean something. I'm not very well versed with Stormcast miniatures at all, but it would be a lot of conversion work to sort of take them off. So like I said, I say conversion, but it's very, very simple, essentially. And then some of the arms are pretty much the same sort of sizes. The shoulder pads fit really quite well on the Prosecutor miniatures. Like, I had to like clip and sand a little bit to make sure that the shoulder pad went round. But overall, like, I think they look kind of well. And the backpack as well. Just sits on the back really quite well, and I think overall, like, they look really, really nice, really simple. And I think for a long time, because in the Blood Angel range there are torsos for the Blood Angels that come with like a sculpted 6-pack basically. Some of the Sergeant miniatures in like the Blood Angels Tactical Marine box and stuff have a 6-pack on the front. Actually, that they mix quite well because of that. It's something that I've been sort of fantasizing about, sort of toying with for a little while, about doing a sort of Blood Angels conversions from Stormcast miniatures, basically. I've seen a few decent ones online and in the Warhammer community and stuff like that. But it's been cool to do this myself. So there's 3 miniatures. There's a Death Company captain, basically. Obviously the black armour and a giant cool skull. Again, the skull is from Shapeways. So it's very nice, like Storm Shield and Thunder Hammer. We got. I keep knocking the camera. I've got to stop doing that. Classic like gold armor. So pretty much as is. Black, gold, and red is just so classic. That's like exactly what you want. Obviously, very, very Blood Angels, and again the wings just super cool. So they're 40mm bases, but this thing is like absolutely huge. Like, I've got really big hands. I'm 6'6" if you don't know me in real life. But like, it's just they're just really, really big. And these little wings, when you're playing the game as well, these wings are clearly going to like get in the way a little bit. But yeah, and then we've got one just regular Blood Angels. So the army that these are going with are going to be a glossy, shiny, metallic Blood Angels army. So this is the first of many I've done. Basically, I've painted this customer's army before. Like, I've painted several units for it. But this one's going to be mostly vehicles and stuff like that, this next batch. And so these captains are going along with it. There's a few troops and some, like a Terminator captain. But we're going to do a load of troops. I'll do a separate video on how I got the gloss red. But this thing itself, just the gloss red, I don't know how much you can see. I'll move my light a little bit. Because it's so reflective. But the gloss red is just so nice. Like, it came out really well. So it's basically a gloss black primer, and then Owlclad 2 candy enamel. And again, like when I do the army, because it's so many tanks, the effect's really really striking over the whole force. And so I'll do a video then with like everything that you'll hopefully be able to see how I've done it. It's difficult to photograph, which sort of sucks. And then also with these lights, like I use the bright daylight lights, the like 5700 Kelvin photography bulbs, and it's very, very reflective. And so sometimes, especially with the gloss red, it's difficult to photograph, or they just glare, and it's sort of difficult to see. But we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and I'll do a separate video on how we achieve that. But super excited for this army. I'm so motivated at the minute. Keep rambling about it, but I found I go through ebbs and flows. I think everyone does, just as a human being. You know what I mean? Like you go in ebbs and flows with motivation, and you paint out of discipline, and you make yourself do things and all that sort of stuff. But I'm just so pumped up at the minute for painting. So these are super cool. Super excited to show you the rest of the army, like gloss red, Owlclad 2, candy enamel paint. So that's it. You can find pictures of these on my Instagram, my Facebook, all that sort of stuff. Just Powerhouse Miniatures. Like facebook.com/Powerhouse Miniatures. Get in touch if you want a quote on any sort of painting doing. And that's your lot. So cheers for watching.